So this is a letter from someone at our church that I'd like you to read.
Okay. Dear Passion City Church, you don't know me, but I wanted to say thank you. Thank you for changing my life. Things have never been easy for me. I was born into a broken home with a broken marriage between two broken people. My first memories are of my first foster home, and then my second, third, and fourth foster homes. Each one was a struggle, and every time I was passed along to the next, I gradually learned a terrible lesson. Everyone will leave me. By the time I was adopted, I could hardly even speak. There was so much I'd missed out on, so many things I didn't understand. How does someone who can't trust anyone make friends? What does that kind of relationship look like? How could I ever trust anyone to stick around? Isolation became my story. Middle school and high school came and went, and I was alone. Although now I was old enough to see why. I was looked down upon for being a woman. I was shamed for the color of my skin. I was abused, but not taken seriously. Something in me broke. No one could be trusted. No one cared. And there was definitely no God who loved me. The lesson that I'd learned all of those years ago dug itself deeper into my heart. Everyone will leave me. I was so lost, so broken, and so empty. But God had a plan. Coming out of high school, I was invited to PCC College here in Atlanta. And while I wouldn't say I was eager to go, I felt something deep inside telling me that I needed to be there. Holding the hand of the only friend I had, I walked through the doors on a Wednesday night and I watched and I listened. And slowly that thing in me that had broken began to heal. For 2 hours, I felt something I hadn't felt in a decade. I felt at home, I felt welcomed, I felt loved. I saw that my God was with me and for me, and that He would never, never, never leave me. Since that day, I've never missed a 5 p.m. gathering. I have a relationship with my Heavenly Father, and He's given me friendships that I never dreamed I could have. I am not alone anymore. And so I wanted to say thank you. Thank you for making a way for me before you ever knew me. Without the generosity of people like you, I may have never been pulled out of the dark place I was in. I know for a fact that without your faithful giving, Passion City College would not exist. And the night that I finally felt at home would never have happened. Because you gave, I received. Because you gave, now I can join you in giving. Sincerely, Brittany. Wow. This is amazing. Reading Brittany's story and considering the amazing life change that's happened because of Jesus in her story just so encourages me around the idea that when I give to Passion City Church, that what I bring to the table as God can multiply and use in people's lives in the most unimaginable ways. And there's so many stories that I won't ever get to hear, that you won't ever get to hear. But in Brittany's story, I think we see so clearly that God is doing something tremendous in the lives of people at Passion City Church. And there's nowhere else that I would want to give my resources, nowhere else that I'd want to be a part of what He's doing.